Hello, good afternoon Tribuners. Welcome back with me Kusnula Sheifa in Indonesian News of Tribun Lampung. We will present you an updating and interesting information from every place in Indonesia. And here, the complete news. The first news is, a youth with the initial Oldest was arrested by the police because of girlfriend abuse. A young man was arrested by the police for abusing his girlfriend in Tilangkamang, Agam Regency, West Sumatra on Wednesday. The young man with initial R illegally abused his girlfriend by stabbing the victim the chest with a knife. The abuse occurred on the Thursday around 9 in the morning at the respective which is located at the Kemang Hilia, Agam, West Sumatra. Receiving report from the victim family, the family immediately produces the research for the perpetrators. Now Perpetrators has been secured at the Bukit Tinggi Police Headquarters. Head of Criminal Investigation Unit, the Bukit Tinggi Police Adjutant Commissioner Police Fat Rizal said the perpetrator was secured by his house in Citung, Agam, West Sumatra. The next news is the Pango-Pango Toraja tourism are reborn. The Pango-Pango tourism attraction in the Toraja village Sutumakale at Tanah Toraja could are fathers at the Vita on Thursday. Joy Chandra, as the manager, the Pango-Pango tourist attraction suspend that the protect forests are deliberately burned someone to make it play destination. If learned about the art tourist, Chandra trackers the location at the fire condo bird area for the forest itself. Someone set the fire forest on the purpose because it was after it was fire exploded. It burned out in the woods only forest area that was burning. The resident land is still far away. We are just thinking positively. It's look like to burn it to make a garden because it's local people happy to make forest area into the garden. By the way, understand the impact of this bird protect forest area. It might happen because there was suspicious from the tourism. He also had questions exciting for his police. He know on photo accidentally burning a forest area would not occur impact for the area infestation area. Also, someone's burning to the portal near the Pango-Pango tourism attraction is actually to violation, but they don't understand. Chandra said the people are free to burn because the tree supervision from the related parties. The next news is Simeulue student demonstration regent office demand ferry ticket price of to lower.
Seluruh rakyat Indonesia, kepada kawan-kawan siap.
Student called the teams of the unknown to people stretch of demonstration and Simeulue region office on Wednesday. The Simeulue student demonstration also received close support from the elements of the South Pole in the witty Simeulue. From the start, from the orientation the end, action took place in ordinary manner. The most students who delivered special Simeulue and region office. We are welcome to acting region secretary Simeulue Arvis Makers Company in the Simeulue Health Education Office and the Heart Simeulue Transportation Office. Rahmat Hidayah, one of action coordination staff of Simeulue at student, demand the ticket price, the ferry closing the Simeulue to mainland Aceh be reissued. For the ticket prices has been just since January 4. Apart from the asking reduction in the ticket, student is a demand that the scholarship for the Simeulue student be increased from the previous year. When previously the scholarship budget for the Simeulue student was only 1 billion, this is a number not comparable to the current number of Simeulue students. The third is asking for the telecommunication network that was so far not been stable have not been evenly distributed in the Simeulue Regency. And the fourth, badly able officials underperforming in the ranks and Simeulue Regency government. Meanwhile, acting regional secretary Simeulue Asluddin as the one for explanation standing demand has been so no follow-up. As for training the interest in Paris, the simulation Regency government has not better the acting governor of the Aceh. Likewise, with the demand of the student under the Pil Regional Secretary Simeulue, started from the word of the regional process in Simeulue Island Regional. The next news is chronology of the patients in Ngawi filling from the hospital. Manager Pagar even tripped in the river. Patients with a mental disorder, Dr. Suratno Ngawi Hospital, Kutno, 38 years old, Semen Village, Pangurong District, Ngawi Regency escaped from the day room and lotus room on the Thursday. The head of the lotus room at the Dr. Suroto Ngawi Budi Supriyato Hospital, he said the incident were secured and delivering food to patient using stroller with the door open. The patient is the Wursterberg Hospital and immediately jumped to the river. We did have time to the vehicles had to look out the door. According to him, the people who know the incident tried to because the patient swiped by the current the Bengawan Solo River. A report to the police and Damkar was asking help to the Trenggalek Basarnas and search was Ukraine to help and patient body zone. One of Siti Nursia physician who was fighting for the child to be creation saw a jump over 5 friends of the hospital. The next news is Muhammad Prakosa, Indonesian ambassador Italy, passed away. This is profile of Muhammad Prakosa, who currently serves as Indonesian ambassador to Italy. The late new Muhammad Prakosa is known to have died in a room Thursday. The minister of the friendly area of the President Megawati Soekarno Putri left her beloved family due to illness at the age of 62 years old. Muhammad Prakosa left a wife named Sri Agustini Prakosa and then 3 children, namely Ahmad Eka Perkasa, Nurul Anjalna, and Ahmad Rangga Buwana, and grandchildren. Profile of Muhammad Prakosa quotes from the official website of the Indonesian Ministry of Environment and Forestry. Muhammad Prakosa was born in Yogyakarta March 4, and Muhammad Prakosa was born Indonesian ambassador, currently ambassador to Malta, Cyprus, San Marino West VAO, IFEAD, and previously Muhammad Prakosa had been Minister of Agriculture during the area President Abdurrahman Wahid. He served as minister previously in the period, and in addition, Muhammad Prakosa was advised in the joining in the Paris Research and Development Agency. The next news is police rings and the seizes Nagan and Perpetrators dispute MVMs. The Galaxat Resist team of the Nagan Raya Police have again arrested 2 daring suspects from the Perpetrator Police secured 5 and the Metropolitan Page 8 Gram and the BB Kampong for the Kurit Makmur District Wednesday. As of Thursday, 2 suspects are still under investigation and development. Nagan Raya Police said Adjutant Commissioner Police Setiawan Eko Prasetya and took health of narcotic is the summon. A racist perpetrator was passed on the information public. Based on information from the community, said Fatra, Angel said, and racist. Polres Nagan Raya team quickly handled starting to Pulau Kurit village. In this location, the suspect and the suspect have been out the grain of methamphetamine type narcotic translation. Arriving of the Angel said narrates about Lee surrounded the cases and many tourist perpetrators and their advice. At the time at the race, the perpetrators, the new methamphetamine package and tried to escape. However, the reset first team and Nagan Raya police searched from the securing perpetrators. After met two dealers with the initial is 29 years old from the Serbia Road and the 30 years old from the Kuala Semuyan were packed into Nagan Raya Police Headquarters and for more investigation according to the Vira, in addition to the securing two perpetrators, the Angel Narvis team and including. And the last news is Honorary teacher who abused 3 vocational school studying in Parepare with 18 years in prison. A honorary teacher with initial AU sexually abused the 3 vocational students in Parepare City was threatened with the initial 18 years in prison. Where it hasn't been, AU was suspended in the currently being from the different city person in the pertinent with the initial same case. Currently, we have the detained perpetrators in Prevent City Prison in a phase of the sentence of 15 years in prison and a fine of the 50 billion. Parepare Adjutant Commissioner Police Deki Marzani at the Police Headquarters Wednesday. Apart from the being teacher with the perpetrators, also a coach of the extracurricular activity or outside of the school. The incident occurred at the Pankroko plantation on the Hikmah Road, Brun Harapan Village, Hawes District, Parepare City on the Friday. The incident began with the perpetrators who suggested physical and mental counseling activity. All the 3 fighting was male in the Polres Parepare. Malzaki said immoral incident was uncovered with 1 fighting parents report the incident. Starting from the report, other fighting that the police claiming when arrested by the perpetrators, and this story began with the fighting parents report the incident. The other fighting are also reported. Well, I think those all the news for today with me, Kusnul Ashefa. Don't forget to follow us at the Tribun Lampung News video, Tribun Lampung TikTok, Tribun Lampung Instagram, and Tribun Lampung Facebook for more information. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.